Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
Quick look, then plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Mendes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Danger averted for now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the pass is intercepted. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Nuno Mendes, can he get on the end of this? And that's gone loose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pullet.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Araujo gets over and intercepts. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Pele. Lahm delivery. Big header! And again! Once more against the woodwork. He can get that clear. And here's Cruyff. And it's Yaya Toure. Chips it through. That's an excellent interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's on it, can he get away? And that has been cleared. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pullet is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Dixon. Mateus. Nuno Mendes. Referee's given a throw. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That pass has been well intercepted. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's forced to go back. Lahm threads one in. Played through for the wide man. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Matthäus. Now Hoeneß. And the counter is on.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Gullit, looking here to chip it through. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's intervened well there. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Cruyff. Lahm plays it in. And it's hoisted clear. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, they can break here. Spreads it out wide. Hoeneß does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Plays it across. Matthäus. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nuno Mendes. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Neymar. Pelé. Pelé! And he hits the net. AC Milan are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Right card. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pelé!
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's clever. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose, and it's come back out to him.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. Now this could be a chance. Big chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe, he has a look up. Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Chelsea take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldo made a good run there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cruyff.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that, Jim.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he...
Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, a breakthrough already. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pullet is herring after that one. Chiellini. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Lahm, looking to go deep. Big header! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. There's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played back in. Can he finish? It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and...
That could spell trouble.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, can he get onto this? Mateus getting on for a third of the way through the game. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Milan are looking to break at pace. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. That has ended up in no man's land.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's having a go! Just eases him off the ball. Hoeneß looking understandably energised after his goal. There's no flat. Big chance, must be! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan really could have done without this. Dida looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Neymar threads one in. Pedri, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And Cruyff! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
2 added minutes has
Chelsea
been indicated.
are looking to go forward now. And it's Pedri. Tries a deft little ball. There's the header! And that is a truly outstanding save. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Milan changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And the pass is intercepted. Hernes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A probing pass, chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts for safety. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Hernes. That's a little off target. Pedri. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good strength. Cross flung in towards the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he was quick to react. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Check claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Cruyff under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pirlo. And Dixon. Oh, they could break here. Mateus. Schneider. And it's Pedri. And it's Hullet. It's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played into space. That is a great pick out. That's a decent clearance.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Stood up well to him there. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9, Hullet. Number 13, Hannes. Number 4, Mateus.
Pirlo.
Coming on the field, number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Toure tries making a foray down the right. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet.
Number 3, substitution.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's having a shot! Iniesta. Can he spark a counter here? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Dida gets rid without sophistication. Araujo wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And here's Hullet. And that is as far as it goes. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a throw. Lam. Oh, that's nice. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pirlo. And it's lofted through here. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Nice control. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Mbappe. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pings in across. Dida claims it, safe hands. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Searching pass he's played there, and he's worked it through. He's through, now is he in? Well, that's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Iniesta. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's a throw-in. And it's Iniesta. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can he find a finish? Nesta has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Araujo. Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Great vision, great ball, and he's in here, and a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Pirlo. Threads one in. Backward it goes. Iniesta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lam receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. a sharp little ball here. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's cut it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nuno Mendes. Iniesta. Ferdinand makes the interception. Lahm. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, can he get onto this? Pinches it off him. And it's Iniesta. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Pirlo. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nuno Mendes. Maldini. And it's Mendes. Now Pirlo. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Dixon. Pirlo. Iniesta. Thinks one through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball is over the line. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Lahm. Seedorf. And that has been knocked clear. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Lahm delivers. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nicely shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played down the flank. It's a promising position. He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Mbappe, number 10, Messi, number 22, Iniesta.
That's good running with the ball. Knocks it out wide. Shifted upfield.
Number 20, Ronaldinho.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Substitution in progress.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space here. And this is Ronaldinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Hernes. That's a super give and go. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Nuno Mendes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pirlo concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9, Hullet. Coming on the field, number 15, Pele. Number 17,
And it's Lam.
Eto'o.
And that's aimed into the middle. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Back into the middle. Eto'o. Eto'o ploughing through the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eto'o! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Pedri gets good distance on it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right. Can he get it through?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pele.
There will be 1 minute.
Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's superb. Oh, just skips past his man. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone searching crossfield. That is a brilliant interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's in a great position here. Pirlo. Looking here to chip it through. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mateus, and it's Iniesta. And here's Hullet, and Hullet! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Milan still without a single shot on target.
Might want to be careful there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nuno Mendes, looking to play him in. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's on it, can he get away? Passes short, real chance! That's really well cleared. Lahm, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries a shot! And he's done it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Pullet clears it away. And here's Roberto Carlos. Produces a climbs up big. He has done it. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Mendes proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. Dixon. It's Pirlo. He's having a shot!
2 added minutes have
Oh,
been
fine
indicated.
stop from the keeper.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the shot! In for the pieces! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello attendees, this
No,
is
well,
a
the
lost
pickings
children's
certainly have
announcement.
been rich in this
With the
first
father
half.
of a
Yeah, they're
boy
ahead,
in a
Peter,
blue
but they
hat
can't afford to
can't
get
make
too
his way to the
complacent.
information
They
center.
need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Cruyff! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cruyff has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Nesta. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. And it's Maldini. Ferdinand. Milan finding their passes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here comes the... Oh, what a climb! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Oh, great save by Dida! Defending of the desperate variety.
Milan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. That's an imaginative pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's got space here. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Mateus. And he's well positioned here. Mateus. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And that has been clubbed away. Dixon. And it's Iniesta. Now Pirlo. Cruyff. A probing pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6, Mbappe. Number 9, Gullit. Number 4,
No, that's been intercepted.
Mateus.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 17, Eto.
That's a cute ball. He's cut it out.
Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Maldini. Nuno Mendes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo. Now Hoeneß. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Pirlo. And this is Eto. Can he get it through? And this is Eto. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ferdinand with the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm. That's been cut out, well played.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute.
Tries to play it through. Ball swung in. That's a decent clearance. Iniesta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And here's Hullet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alarm. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now he's got space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Mateus. Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mendes looking to run onto it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an excellent interception. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hullet. That's a decent clearance. Well, that's a little loose.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, he's bustling through. Shoots! He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pirlo. Chelsea look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Suarez. Yaya Toure. And it's Lam. Cruyff. Mendes does really well to win the ball there.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ball's gone out of play. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Mateus. Maldini. And Mateus. Nuno Mendes. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Hullet. Seedorf. That's an imaginative pass. Seedorf is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Now it's Pelé. Well timed, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yaya Toure. Out towards the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got away. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quality ball. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mateus. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Bullish header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chelsea find a position of... And Hullet! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And now they can clear their lines. Dixon. And it's Thuram. Nuno Mendes. And Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Seedorf. Time and again they are repelled. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. Goes down, but nothing given. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pinches it off him. So what can they make of this? And he's forced to go back. Schneider. And he's had it nicked away. Chiellini. Suarez might just make this. Thuram. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's managed to get free. Cruyff with the cross. And it's Seedorf. Mateus wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough,